Hey everyone, we are live from Summit Aviation and FLYARH. This is the day we've been waiting for, and really it's hard to believe that the tornadoes were only just a few days ago. It doesn't seem like that, but it was early Sunday morning, and here we are Tuesday morning. So just a little over 48 hours from this point in the past that we had those tornadoes come through. We got a lot to talk about. First of all, let you know, this doesn't clearly look like a helicopter, but we're in a holding pattern right now. A holding pattern because of the weather. Imagine that. We've got some showers that are rolling in. We're going to have the doors off of the helicopter so we can give you a very good look. I want to introduce you to our pilot. We've got Alexa, who has been flying since she was about this big. Come on in here, Alexa, and we'll introduce everyone. So this is FLYARH. Alexa, you have a pretty interesting story.
Yes.
You can tell everyone about it.
Hi, I'm Alexa. I've been flying helicopters since I was 12, so not much taller than I am right now. Yeah, I discovered I wanted to fly helicopters from a very young age. I fell in love with it. This is just what I dreamed of doing, and decided to make it my passion, my career. I went to flight school starting in Washington State, where I grew up. I went to Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University over in Prescott, Arizona to continue my training. Graduated from there, went and did some pipeline patrol, went and did some firefighting last year.
Wow.
And then ended up here in Arkansas with FLYARH, and I do primarily flight instruction. And then on kind of where I'm not busy with flight instruction, then I'm doing tours, contract work, anything else that's asked of us.
So you've been flying a long time. You've been loving it ever since you were younger, kind of like me as a meteorologist. I
Yeah.
knew when that tornado came close to my house in Wisconsin, I knew that I wanted to be a meteorologist. But people want to know what went on the morning of May 26th. There's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And one of the reasons that we're going up in the helicopter is to answer those questions.
Okay.
And some of the questions are, was there a tornado that came through the Bentonville area? Were there multiple tornadoes that came through Bentonville? What about the damage in parts of Rogers, on the north side of Rogers? And I was telling her that I went and surveyed a lot of damage, also went to the west side of Decatur. We got more information. We're going to release that, but we're just kind of waiting right now. So just bear with us. We're going to be getting you up in that helicopter and taking you live as we get up there. We'll be setting up all the microphones too. So we'll just have to do that as we're doing this live. So this gives you plenty of opportunity to tell your friends and family that we're going to be doing this. But let's get to some of the latest information, and appreciate it so much. And you'll be seeing a lot more of Alexa as she takes us up. But first of all, the Weather Service released some information yesterday on the tornadoes, and they've finalized a few more tornado paths. But this is going to take several days to continue to go through this survey information. So I'm going to reverse the camera here, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that we have going on. I'm going to turn this light off here for a second. So first of all, here's the preliminary information statement that came out from the National Weather Service. So you're going to see that the National Weather Service determined there was a long track supercell. No doubt about that. First thing is that they were covering Claremore in Rogers County, Owasso. That also had tornado damage that they rated EF3. You can see it right there on the screen. Let's see if we can focus in on that. So EF3 was reported. There was also tornadoes in Mays County, as we knew about when we were Facebook Living, and then the tornadoes continued near Decatur. Now, this is what we're going to be covering is Benton County. And they said there are two tracks. One track yesterday found EF3 damage on the northwest side of town. That tornado, very, very clearly defined. There was also an anticyclonic tornado. I've got the radar data. I'm going to show you here in just a little bit. But then also, this is what a lot of people might not know. We also surveyed some damage west of Centerton, Highway 102 at the bend where Michael Craddock was at. There was definitely damage there. Likely two tornadoes that occurred in that area. So one is EF2 damage at the bend of Highway 102 and Colfelt Cemetery Road. Now, there were extensive straight line winds. And when we get up in the helicopter, you're probably going to notice trees and down in the same direction, which could be the RFD surge. The storm wasn't moving as fast. So that's why you're not going to be, it's not going to be like the October 21st, 2019 tornado. Also, there were portions of tornadoes in War Eagle area. We're going to be covering that as well. The tornadoes also had straight line winds, and I think there were straight line winds in downtown Bentonville. I do not think that was a part of the tornado. Also, the Weather Service believes, and I agree with them, is that the mobile home that fell on the lady's home, the elderly lady, and killed her, was near Beaver Lake. Beaver Lake. It was off of Canal Street, and that was south of the tornadic circulation, and that was straight line winds estimated about 80 to 95 miles an hour. So there are more assessments that are going on, including this. This is a brand new one. Here's the EF3. Notice everything is to be determined. So we still have a lot more to get through with this tornado damage. Now, finally, Josh Rugger saw the Bull Hollow tornado. That Bull Hollow tornado was EF1, 90 to 100 mile an hour winds, 650 yards wide. This is the one that we're going to be looking at first. We're going to fly. I already gave her all the waypoints. So Alexa's going to take us Decatur, Arkansas, tornado number 1. Look at the width of the damage, 3,000 yards. That is an extremely wide tornado. You multiply that by 3, you've got 9,000 feet, because 3 feet in a yard. You've got 5,280 feet in a mile. So that is just under 2 miles wide. 2 injuries from that storm. Probably most likely, I'm going to imagine, was very close to Highway 102. And here's some more information. Notice how everything is TBD, but this is an EF3, 140, 150 mile an hour winds. Now we're going to take you through the radar data. This is what we're going to be looking at. So this is the archive radar data, and you're going to see as we make our way east. Oh, that's cool. So awesome. Here's a look at the storm that's moving eastward. I love, I gotta say, I love that. I love that name, by the way, too. That's Anchorman right there to the T. The helicopter is going to be flying very soon, and that's coming up. But here's what we're waiting for. We're in a holding pattern because of rain, but it looks like things are starting to die off. So, Ethan, I think we're going to be ready, man. Tell her to, because this is dying off, and this is dying off, and so there's finally a clearing in the rain and the thunderstorm activity. This is going to be missing us to the west, but it's that lovely northwest flow. So I would say,
she's pulling out the chopper right now.
All right, chopper's pulling out right now. We'll be going live here very shortly. So the helicopter viewing is going very soon. Now, let's take you through what we're going to look at on the reflectivity. So this is the storm of concern, and this was just a beast of a supercell. Unbelievable. And here is a look at the storm. We're going to be sharing all this stuff, by the way, with the Weather Service. I'll be sending them the link to the stream. But here is a look at that supercell thunderstorm. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put a 4 panel on here. I don't do this on the air because it's just too convoluted, but we're looking at 4 different things. We're looking at reflectivity, top left, velocity, which is storm relative velocity, as I set the storm motion from the warning. We've got the correlation coefficient and the PTDS, the probability of the tornado debris signature. So let's start off with this storm as it made its way into northwestern, Delaware County, eastern Delaware County, southeastern Delaware County, and western Benton County. This is where the tornado, I do believe, touched down. Even though there's no debris signature, that makes sense because it takes a while for the debris signature to be lofted high enough for the tornado to see. But look at that couplet right there. A very intense couplet. I know it touched down just north of Cherokee City. As it makes its way eastward, you're going to see that circulation popping up west of Ionia. And then as it made its way northeastward, this is where the circulation was very strong. Now, at this point, this is when we were on the air, we knew immediately we had a tornado on the ground. We didn't know before because the debris wasn't lofted, but we had a pretty good inkling that it touched down. And you'll see probably just west of the state line that there was tornado debris. Then it turned northeast, as you see, and then look at this little sneaky guy. Now, this is the anticyclonic tornado, and I've already surveyed this from the ground. We know exactly where to fly with this. Peak Road and WPA Road, southwest of Decatur, hit a storage facility about 3 miles south of Decatur. You see the circulation here? Red means going away from the radar, and green means towards. So here is your rotation. And then down here, you have a rotation that's going this way. Red's going this way. Blue is going this way. This is an anticyclonic tornado. See how it's spinning clockwise? That happens about 1 out of 1,000 tornadoes. And not only this, but the debris isn't picked up until the next radar scan, and there it is. So you got 2 debris signatures that are popping up, and there's those 2 tornadoes. Now watch, one goes almost due east, east northeast. The other one's going northwest, northeast. That's northwest of Decatur, and then it kind of spins out. So now, as it makes its way eastward, another circulation ramps up. Here's the bend of Highway 102 right here. So we know that this was a tornado right on the north side of the hook. And then there's another circulation that ramps up. So at this point, there might be 2 tornadoes. Now, this is all straight line winds that comes into Bentonville, except for here. Here's your circulation. We're going to put on down here our rotation indication. So there's 2 tornado tracks that went through the Centerton area. And I do believe on the north side of Centerton, north of Centerton Gamble Elementary and Bentonville West, there's also a circulation. I talked to Mayor Edwards, and he says that there was damage on the north side of Centerton. So we've got to get that confirmed, and we're going to be able to do that from the helicopter. Finally, this looks like straight line winds, but it could be tornado damage. So that's what we're going to be interested in, looking at Bentonville. And then finally, the circulation makes its way southeast. Another rotation ramps up. This was your Rogers tornado that developed just to the west of I-49. And we know that because we were looking at it in damage indications. And then it cranks up and goes east. Now we know the Rogers tornado is definitely, strong. We don't know the exact strength yet. The survey has determined EF2 at least at this point. But what I want to look at is Beaver Lake, because a lot of people saying Rocky Branch got hit. Here's the circulation right here on the east side of the supercell. This went over Beaver Lake. If we remove the radar data, you'll see that that is by Prairie Creek and very close to where that tornado might have been. So we've got to continue to watch those circulations. And as we get up in the helicopter, we'll be able to know. So I think it's almost time to take flight. The radar is clearing out. Another circulation that popped up southeast by War Eagle. That was a very intense circulation. And then finally, one more that we're going to look at on the north side of Madison County. Now, we may need to come back and refuel depending on the weather, depending on what XNA needs us to do with flight patterns, all that stuff. But there you go. We are going to give you the bird's eye view. And anticyclonic tornado is one that rotates basically clockwise instead of counterclockwise. So stand by. I'm going to reverse the camera here real quick. And I can hear the helicopter firing up. And so it's time as they do their flight check. All right, guys. Feel like Top Gun Maverick here. This is pretty cool. Thanks to FLYARH for doing this, by the way. This is so awesome that they're able to do this. So if you want helicopter rides, flight training, they've got it all, man. If you're interested in aviation, this is the place to go. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
We're ready? All right, let's rock and roll here.
All right.
So there's Cameron right there.
I didn't want to be on
Hey,
film.
Cameron, you're
I
on,
don't want
man.
to be on film.
We got about 900 people right now continuing to climb. So
Thank you.
just like us. All right,
All right.
here we go. A beautiful day to fly. The sun's coming out. I'm going to flip this camera around and you guys will get to see the helicopter. So Alexa, tell us what helicopter we're flying here.
So we're flying a Robinson R44. This is your standard helicopter that you're going to see at a lot of flight schools, a lot of tour companies. It's a very reliable helicopter, and it's been what I've flown for most of my career so far, and I love it.
Yeah.
If,
It's not super big in the cockpit,
no.
but that's all right. All we need is just big old me and Ethan in the back seat here.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
So if you could do me a favor, Alexa, call Cameron and just tell him to shut down the computer and bring it into his office if he can,
All right.
because I just left it there.
Okay.
Oh, do you have the microphone too? Okay, I left it on the table.
Yeah, that's why I brought it with me.
Perfect. All right. Now we're going to do all the safety requirements, all the safety regulations. You just let us know exactly what we're doing here. Grant said, oh no, I don't like those small things. Well, we're not flying in a Huey or something like that. or a Black Hawk, right?
Hey,
Now, Ethan, is this your first time to be on a helicopter?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
that'll be.
uh,
Do you need me to hold that way? Put the mic on
Yeah, we're gonna do that while we put the mic in the headset. So.
All right, so I need to get you guys in. So
Yeah, let's do that.
on this side here.
Okay.
Seatbelt is just like a car. So here. There you are.
Get into choppa. That's what someone said right there. I know. There's a little delay. I'm sorry. We had to hurry up and wait. You got the strap right there so you can put it around your neck, right? Yeah. It's a wise move.
All right, here you go.
All
right.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Get in the
All
choppa.
right, and then you'll be over here on this side,
All right.
right next to me.
Sounds good. Go here. What does this button do? I'm just kidding.
We have to be a lot more specific than that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, and then just like a car.
All right. All right, we're buckled in. Please do. And then some.
All right.
Now we got headsets that
Yes.
we're gonna wear, and so the headset obviously this is gonna be a little noisy, but it's gonna be a little more muffled because we're gonna have the microphone. And where is it? That's in my back pocket, so we're good there. It's turned on. Can you got audio,
So,
Ethan?
You've got your headset is going to be right here behind your head.
Or is it turned on?
Right here.
Mic check, testing 1, 2.
You got.
Okay, you're good?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna flip this camera around. Most of the camera is gonna be down to the ground because the way this system is it's really hard to spin the camera back and forth, but here we go.
Yeah.
Highway to the danger zone.
Let's not go to the danger zone.
Just kidding.
All right. It'll just take me a few minutes here to start up and get everything ready.
Okay.
So bear with me.
You're fine.
Oh, no.
We are bearing with you for sure. All right, let me get the headset on. We're gonna do that first. Okay, so headset. Ethan, I'm gonna have you hold this real quick, all right? Got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, you don't?
Nope. I got it.
Okay. Microphone here. Does it matter how it's in there?
Just
No,
should be inside the air cup.
Just shove her in there, okay? Got it?
All right. Just watch your knee there. I'm moving all the controls.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You ever done a Facebook Live as you were flying?
No, never.
This is a first for you too, huh?
Yes.
All right. I got a lot of leg room here. All right, hand her back. Let's get a little mic check. Whoa, that's just the gimbal right there. I mean, this is so the main reason we're doing this is for science. This is a science flight because there's a lot of uncertainty with the flight, and you can only see so much from the ground. There's also areas that you won't be able to get to unless you are literally in the. Look at you! Watch out for low flying Learjets, he says. It will be interesting to see that anticyclonic.
I'm cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm cutting out
Do you
too.
have it in your? Get the lob in.
I have it in my earpiece.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I have it in my earpiece. Check. Bring it up to mine.
All right, and it's gonna get real loud here for a second. All
You're
right?
good. We are fine. Not yet. See the rotors. They're spinning a lot faster. Let me know if you guys can hear audio on the Facebook Live. You may not be able to hear it all. I don't know how are they listening? Can I Bluetooth into it? You can hear me? It's in and out. How can they hear? I don't understand how this works. If they can hear, that's good. Yeah, there you go. You do you. It's a good fly. Again, this is FLYARH. Courtesy of FLYARH. And Alexa. Because the helicopter will go. That's fine. It's going to cut in. See if we can, might try to adjust it a little bit. How's that? Is that a little, oh, is that a little better on the audio? Check, check. Low range chance of rescue center. It's clear here. Good. I bet you there's a ghost. It's gonna be loud. Be flying about 500 feet, typically above the ground, unless last year's space tells us to fly a little higher than what we expect today. We are going to have to enter a little bit of excavating airspace. These lines will Best way to stick it in the ear. That's I don't know.
So, thank you.
Here. Look at how the tornado stops. You saw that on the radar too. Extend of the tornado. And there it is. It's done. It lifts at that point. I can also get hammered. That yeah. Anti-cyclonic. Difference. Yeah. Yep, that's a tornado. There is a tornado that touched down. It's very free. I see another one. Yep. Oh, okay, I see some trees to the left. Now those trees fall down. We've got 4 trees here. And they're all leaning southeast. Yeah, this is a tornado too. So we got another tornado. Go ahead and mark it. You can tell the trees pulled down this way. They're rotating. We got third-degree damage here. It's sporadic. RFD damage, but no, definitely trees. You can see them all pulled in the direction. So this mark right here on the north side of Benton. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is bad right here. That's tornado. Yep. Now this way, back to the southwest. That. Yep. They'd be at my house right there. That's not my house. Kind of weird. We don't think the 88 south. Straight line with damage. Right down. Hey. Got it. Yep.
Right. Yep. Yes, definitely. Get up there. Get up there.
That's Decatur. Yeah, I'll say. You gotta share it with the best.
Alright, so not everything's done on the laundry. Still lots to do, like some stuff for the heat. Are we good to go out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, yeah.
Are you wanting to go now or?
Yeah, we're gonna grab fuel and then we just didn't have enough fuel. So
Okay. Yeah.
we're gonna grab fuel and then head out again. I just want to make sure that you guys don't all leave it in the fridge.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, cool. If you wouldn't mind calling them over, that would be fantastic.
Hey, why don't you leave it running? I've got fuel right there. I'll come up to you.
All right, sure. Yeah. All right, stay in.
Stay in.
Yep, we're staying in. We are just going to, so my boss, he asked us not to hot fuel us, so he's going to fuel us while we're running here. So we're just going to hang out here. They're going to get us all fueled up, and then we'll just take off again.
Okay.
Is that good with you guys?
Great. Yeah.
All right.
Don't shut it down.
So usually we would, but however we are using so they're gonna fill us up and we're gonna get going.
That's gonna be.
And if you want to do that right now, you
Okay. I'll talk.
can. Yes.
Right?
You're gonna have to run back inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So just line circle around.
Why did it brought up to? Okay. You go.
All right. So just fill up the ox tank on this side, okay?
Yeah, just fill up the ops. That's it, right?
Yep. I did.
We're watching all that back there.
You need to bring out a meeting.
About to head back for it. We're gonna take care of this audio issue,
All
man.
right.
Dan's gonna put in some kind of earbud. Should I do two or just one? So y'all can hear it better.
We're kind of
What do you think, Ethan? Two or one? What? Two or one earbud? What do you?
They both do. Yeah. All right. And we need this on too. So I'll have one in one ear and one in the other. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, definitely let me know if that works because I've never tried this before, but
I know, I haven't either. And I'm tired of people complaining about the audio. I'm trying to give them an awesome. I get it. I get it. They want to hear. Okay. So hold on. Keep holding on to that while I put my. Keep holding on to that, Ethan. Yeah, let me put this on right here. Okay. Check, check, check. Am I connected on the Bluetooth here? Let me know. Audio. iPhone microphone. Check, check, check. Mic check.
All right.
I don't know. They can. I'm not seeing it. Hello. Oh wait. I think it comes out of this ear, doesn't it? Or which ear does it come out of?
I want to. You should be getting it both.
Let's see here. I don't think that's working.
Maybe this thing shut off. Man. There. Okay, hold on. Resetting it.
Check, check, check. This doesn't work. I don't know what's going to work.
Check, 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 check. I'm only using one. Yeah, it didn't work either. Yes, it's working. All right, we got it.
All right.
Let's do this.
We are getting out of here.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Yeah. How does that sound? Okay.
We'll see how it sounds. Let's throw up in the air and move it.
Don't touch it. Hey, thanks for hanging on, man. Now we're gonna take a look at the damage in Rogers.
All right. I'm gonna have you guys mute it for the next couple minutes while I get out of here.
So we're muted by the pilot. You can hear everything, just not just the copter. Good. Okay, that's what we're gonna leave it as. Perfect. Sorry, it's a struggle. Yeah, you can hear it. Good. Look at that stuff over there to the right. Don't let me messing with that. Well, we're good where we're flying. Adapt and overcome. There we go. Flying south out of Springdale Municipal. There's Nilfisk. That took the direct hit from the March 30th, 2022 tornado. You're buzzing the tower. Okay, so just to let you know, FLYARH taking us up a second time, but we are flying to Rogers now. We did Decatur already. We did Centerton. We did Bentonville. What is that thing? Interesting.
Am I able to mute my own microphone?
You what?
Am I able to? Oh, she can hear me.
Yeah, she muted us.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, she can mute us so she can talk to the tower.
All right. I'm back with you.
And now she's back.
Hey, am I able to mute my own microphone?
Not really. You just have to kind of tuck it out of the wind.
Right. Whenever I go to film something like off to the side, then it really just you might have to bear with me if I'm in
Some burger right there. Lovely northwest flow. Don't mute anything. What's harder, flying a helicopter or trying to get audio for Facebook Live? Mill Creek Apartments. People know their stuff here. You can see the Rogers water towers off in the distance.
All right.
Just got to give a big shout out to FLYARH and Alexa, our pilot. Forest Service is going to be thrilled that we did this, though. They're still trying to survey. I'm so glad this audio works. That's awesome. JB Hunt. All right, so we're flying over JB Hunt and I-49. Everybody working at JB Hunt watching the stream, come out and say hi. So far, we have found, Ethan, how many tornadoes would you say? 5 or 6?
I think we were saying 6 earlier.
Okay. We'll look at the flight path and see how many times she circled. Yeah, we checked that out, Andy, south of the fire station. Much better, yes, thank you. Good. That was Ethan's idea on the earbuds. I bought them. I should have thought of that. I don't know why. Launching everything else. We're approaching Pinnacle Hills over here to the right. I got to keep the camera inside the helicopter because the wind is so strong, it's just going to blow the gimbal out. Fairview Elementary. Coming up here. And so it's my belief that this tornado touched down just to the west of I-49. The RFD surge came through almost immediately after I-49 when the tornado touched down. We're flying to exit 85. That's where I think the tornado touched down. New Hope, I think, is inflow into the tornado, which is south of the tornado, and that's why you have those trees that are going to be pointed north. They're all going to be pulled to the north. There's a one more amp. I don't think they have a concert for a little while.
Alright, so what you gave to me is just going to be just ahead of us.
Yep, that's exactly where I was looking. So here we go. So we're going over Crawford's. These landmarks are real easy to find out right here. And so right here you're going to see some damage to some of these trees, but they're all going to be kind of knocked down in one direction.
Yep, I see
Yep.
some knocked down off my right side.
Yep, to the right. And so right